And finally, to our special segment, Resurgent Africa. Amid the coups and the crises, there are many positive stories from Africa that often get overlooked, but not on this show. Now, a quiet revolution is happening on two wheels in South Africa, where cycling is now more than just a mode of transport. It is becoming a path to give communities more opportunities. With more young girls now learning to ride bicycles, freedom is slowly catching wind. The change was kick-started by one man who is now fondly known as Cape Town's bicycle mayor. Our next report gets you more on how girls are becoming more empowered, one cycle at a time.
There is a unique freedom in riding a bicycle. The wind in your face, the steady rhythm of your pedals, the world unfolding beneath your wheels. For many in Cape Town's Khayelitsha township, the simple joy seems distant. But
hi, my name is Mavundla and I'm the bicycle mayor of Cape Town.
Is changing that, especially for young girls. Mavundla grew up in Khayelitsha, a sprawling township of makeshift homes far removed from the city's affluent suburbs. He has seen how limited opportunities can be, especially for girls.
Majority of girls in the township, they are not given much sport options, and we have always seen that bicycle has the potential of changing lives.
And that's when he launched the Khaltsha Cycling Academy in 2022. The vision was to get young people, particularly girls, into cycling.
Girls cycling here in Khayelitsha is one of the best things. We're encouraging more girls to do cycling, encouraging more girls to be more involved in cycling. And I believe that we're doing history for our township, Khayelitsha. We're doing history for Cape Town, and we're doing history for South Africa.
So one afternoon, he led a group of girls through the township streets, many riding for the first time. Nervous laughter filled the air. And as one girl mounted her bike, she wobbled and fell. Mavundla was there. "You're almost there," he said gently, helping her up. "Now push hard."
You're almost there. So now push hard. Cool.
And moments later, with cheers from her friends, she was cycling proudly, hands raised in triumph.
We have seen so much difference in the community, the impact that we have made to young girls in the township, and we have an influx of other girls that want to come and ride.
For Mavundla, these small victories are what it's all about. In a place where students often walk up to 15 kilometers to school, a bike offers not just speed, but a sense of independence and pride. His academy now has 30 members, and more girls are signing up every day.
From there, the project has grown for over 5 years. I think we used to track that on the main road in Woodstock. There's about 500 cyclists that you see on a daily basis, and that number now has grown to over 1,000 cyclists that you see. And it's something that is really fascinating for us.
But Cape Town's cycling culture has a long way to go. As of now, only 1% of daily commutes are done by bike, and cycling infrastructure is sparse. Mavundla and other bike mayors like him are pushing for safer bike lanes to protect the growing number of cyclists.
Cape Town cycling infrastructure is not safe. As you can see, a car, a very expensive car, a metal box, parking illegally but also dangerously. So as a solution, young urbanists and our partners, SDI Trust, are working with the City of Cape Town to upgrade the cycling lane through a public-private partnership.
But seems like infrastructure is not the only problem. Mavundla is working to challenge perceptions too. In South Africa, cycling is often seen as either a last resort for the poor or a sport for the rich, and he's working to break that mold.
Cycling is a means of a very affordable transportation in not just Cape Town but across the country. To give an example, one tank of petrol is one second-hand bicycle, so it's a means of transportation.
And cycling is not just about breaking barriers in South Africa. almost 9,000 kilometers away, is another such example. A cycling revolution has also empowered the school-going girls in India. Girls in rural India are ditching walking for a more comfortable ride. Over a decade, cycling levels among girls in rural areas has increased exponentially. With some schools being almost 10 to 15 kilometers away from villages, more girls in rural India are choosing to cycle to school instead of walking. And this approach is becoming a growing phenomenon. Apart from South Africa and India, the trend of more girls cycling has even picked up in Kenya, Malawi and Zimbabwe. Cycling is truly changing the lives of women and shaping the future of countries. Cape Town's bicycle mayor is a winning example of that. Because with each ride, Mavundla is helping to build a future. He knows the journey is far from over, but each day, with every young rider he teaches, Cape Town moves a little closer to a future where cycling isn't just for the privileged, it's for everyone.